Never been average, tailor-made from a different fabric. Biographic, on tape, mine cinematic. Lost my prodigy, I'm feeling havoc. AI intelligence, screw the practice. Couple messages up in the madness. Few days since I seen the mattress on the field. Baby, daddy promised folks that I will be delivering, and I have to, so let me give them this review, okay? Is that okay? Alright, I know. I love you. Now I know it's a little bit different because you never see me carry my little one and starting off the video, but guess what? She's holding on to me. She doesn't want to let go of me, but I told her that I'm committed to you guys, so we're gonna have to kind of split the love, and she comes first, right? I'm sure you guys are okay sharing me, alright? It's okay. You don't need to fight over me, alright? It's okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I go by the name of Caesar, aka Mr. SNKRROUTE, and you're tuned in to yet another installment of SNKRROUTE. Now, first and foremost, man, as a tribe member, I need to know one specific thing. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Alright? How's your mental health? What's going on with you? I'm here for you, man, as best as I can. I can't be everywhere at the same time. I'm not on God level, but I can at least spread love because it's the godly way, right? Hit me in the comment section, and shout out to all you folks that hit me up in the comment section, man. The great positive energy that I'm getting, positive feedback, you know, going back and forth. Folks hitting me up to let me know that I'm helpful, or folks can see the genuine energy that I'm giving off. I'm just trying to keep it real with you guys because I'm no different from you guys. I put on my pants a leg at a time, no different than any person, man. We're all the same. I just might have a little more drive than you, that's all. But that's not a bad thing, right? Because I'm here to motivate, so one day you might have more drive than me. I just got this drive recently, man, because I'm highly motivated, man. I'm ready to take over this whole skate in a positive way, because what? We're one of the most genuine channels on YouTube. But as you already know, I'm going off on a tangent. What is today's video about? To pay homage to Virgil the Don, who went from being an architect to architecting his way into Louis Vuitton, or to being the head of Louis Vuitton. And for that, man, we have to respect it. To celebrate his life, his legacy, and everything that he did in between. Big up to him, because it's people like him that inspire folks like me to just push forward in whatever creative realm that they're pushing in. For Virgil to come to be a man of one discipline, which is architecture, to cross over from architecture and bring all the concepts from architecture and intertwine them into the world of fashion, that's major. Fashion and architecture, right in the middle when they intersect, is where Virgil Abloh was, man. What an incredible guy, genuine soul. A lot of the collaborations that he had in the past with Nike, I was not successful in getting, but this one here is highly polarizing. This one had a lot of discussion. It's either you were on this side and you really liked it and what it stood for, or you were on this side and you really hated it. I'm not gonna hold you up any further, man. This is what I'm talking about here. So let's look at the box, okay? Got that label over there. You already know Virgil liked these holes and these perforations that make a box look like it was Swiss cheese, man. This box looks like it was in a mafia movie, man, involved in a drive-by. Make you an offer you can't refuse. I'm telling you. So let's open up the box, and the box is just regular cardboard, man. No coloring or anything like that, except for here. On this side, you got that off-white with the handprint, which is a signature. You got that off there as well, with the finger that is looped in the O. And then right in the middle, you got that face right there. All right, so you see all that? Cool. All right. Got that Nike over there with the registered trademark. Can you see me over there? Yeah, see my finger? Yeah, Swiss cheese, man. There's more Swiss cheese that you're about to see. For real, okay? Open up the box, okay? You know me and my paper. I love my paper. So this paper here is a little bit different because this paper's got that off-white. Box-wise, as usual, Virgil will always find a way to creatively, you know, elevate, you know, the packaging. He'll always find a way. So that was one thing that I respect about Virgil's work. For any of the work that he did that I happened to be able to see, he always took pride with the team that he worked with to just do whatever they got to do to make sure that the boxes are different. Very interesting if you ask me, man, with all the perforations and everything, and those little cuts that you see in boxes to help you rip it efficiently. Very good, man. Virgil, I wish I could sit down with Virgil and just learn, just even 1 hour with him, man. Even if you visit me in my dreams so we can have a conversation, that would be awesome, you know? And people be like, oh, you're crazy saying that. You don't believe in that? You don't believe you can get inspiration from somewhere in a dream? No? Okay, all right, crazy talk. Let's skip that. Pretend you didn't hear that. Let's just get into it, man, and get into these, all right? First kick. Easy, I haven't seen these in a while, man, and to me they're dope, they're different, and they're ugly. How did I miss this? Okay, so the paper has this over here, but this is kind of cool. Look at that. I didn't even realize that. Can't forget what's under the box, man. Right? Can't forget these details. Okay? I'll try to show you guys as much as I can because there are people out there who have some incredible fakes. It's crazy. Now, just for the record, guys, I'm not new to this game when it comes to blazers, okay? I got blazers, man. They're pretty beat. So, in terms of what I'm doing right now, these will be used as a point of reference for these right here. Alright? So, if you see them popping up every now and then, they're a little bit beat, man, but they have character, but they will serve their purpose very soon. But let's get to it. So, let me give you guys a quick 360, okay? So this is what it is. Pretty different, man. But yet again, this looks like it was in a mafia movie and it got Swiss cheesed up. First and foremost, let's start with the outsole, alright? For anybody out there who is very familiar with these, the outsole, man, is no different from any other blazer that you see out there, okay? But this is very tennis shoe-like, man. This design here has been around for decades. Crazy. But this is the outsole, nothing too crazy, just all black from the toe to the heel. And so you can see that tip right there. And we'll talk about this in a few, okay? We turn it over to the outer portion. See the midsole, it's got a little bit of that roughness, so that rough texture that you'll see on a lot of blazers. You see the tip right here. It's got that same rough texture that you see on a lot of blazers. And just like I was saying, point of reference. Look at the outsole, and yes, the soles are dirty because they've been beat in, yes. And look at that. Same, alright? Just a point of reference so you guys, you know, see that, yeah, it's a collab, but not too much was done besides a couple embellishments. Alright, so on the upper, you have that swoosh, okay? You have the first hole over here that is right by the heel. You have another hole here underneath the bungee cord. You have lace loops, and then you have these bungee cords with the loops over here. You see these loops over here to anchor down the bungee cords. And there's another hole over there and another hole over there, and you can see the shoe tree right through it, right? Okay, so we have that. Let's go over to this way, and okay, we'll move that. You see the loops to anchor down the bungee cords, and that one as well. Okay, a couple more holes, one there, one right there. See a little bit of the cushion exposed over there. Okay, let's move on to the front. So move on to the front, and you can see exactly how the bungee cord is held down, and you see the design all the way through. Bungee cord in that electro green, and I believe these ones are called the Blazer Low Electro Green. Tongue has that exposed cushioning that Virgil was known for, that exposed cushioning right there. And in the back, the heel, see that with the Nike indented into the leather right there. Nike, and then off with the swoosh right there. You have the laces that state laces. Can I get this right? So you got shoelaces. Okay. Shoelaces appears on this as well. And this right here is the signature zip tie that Off-White is known for. This one comes in black and it is plastic, but the zip tie itself, the tab, has this velvety texture. Very, very luxurious. Alright? Now the unfortunate thing is, if you decided to wear these and to keep the zip tie on, this right here might catch a little dirt. Well, not even a little dirt, a lot of dirt. But a good brush, soft brush, you know, can clean off that velvet. You might even use a lint roller. And then you have that face in that one. Can you see that? So you have that face in there. These ones have the hand print in this one. Can I get that? Can I get it? Can I get it? Alright, so these, man, aesthetically and just looking at them, they're clean. Just looking at them, right? But you know me, it's about versatility, man. How easy is it to put together fits with whatever item it is, so on and so forth, man. And is it usable? That's another thing that's very important if you're buying sneakers. Now, if you're buying it to collect, that's one thing. If you're buying it to like really utilize, That's another thing you have to consider. That is very important, okay? Because you actually wear them. They have to be, effective. One important thing about the heel, right? Like this portion here, I think this was inspired by the Air Terra, or like Terra or something. Terraforma or something like that. But this heel here, from what a lot of people are saying, and now looking at it, right? Because initially when people were saying this, I couldn't quite understand what they meant. I got it, but I needed to see it for myself. So now seeing it and having it in my possession, well, I've had it for the longest, but this is the first time me opening this up in the longest since I got it. And the story time about these later on is crazy. But anyways, this could be removed, and a lot of people feel that this being removed, if you have a hot knife, you can literally remove the glue from over here. For me personally, I am not doing that. I'm leaving this on because I am not compromising the design, and I'm not compromising anything that Virgil did or was a part of. I am leaving it as is, unless the intended, the intended purpose for this was for it to be removed. If that's what the instructions came with, then so be it. But this here could be removed, and people feel that it makes this a whole better shoe once you remove that. Let's get to the truth about these. Truth be told, these color-wise are the simpler one because they had a more vintage looking pair. No pun intended, but they were an off-white color, kind of a sale color. And people gravitated to those ones more. And I can understand people are all into that vintage and all that, right? The public was, as I had mentioned, it's either you were all the way to the left and you didn't like it, or you were all the way to the right and you really liked it, or you were neutral. And I'm Mr. Neutral, and I'll explain why. In terms of blazers, I love blazers. I used a blazer as a point of reference to just show you guys that I've had a bunch of blazers in my time, right? When it comes to these, when it comes to the holes that you see in them and the designs that Virgil is known for, Virgil had a thing for doing these perforations, and we all understand that because that's his signature. When it comes to a sneaker like this, a lot of people felt that these perforations make it not easy to use, or it's not, a sneaker that you could wear in the rain perhaps, or if there's any type of inclement weather, these would not be the ones to wear outside. This has to be a summer sneaker. This has to be a sneaker that you wear when the weather is absolutely beautiful. Another issue that people had about these regarding the holes is you can absolutely not wear these without socks. One. Number two, if you are wearing socks, man, which is kind of mandatory for these, the socks have to be immaculate. It has to be something crazy. So either all black to just keep with the silhouette, and then someone can kind of see the contrast between the black inside and the black of the leather, then that's cool. Or a contrasting color, man, like something that's so bold that will stand out, or something that kind of plays off of the fact that the laces are electro green or something like that. But that's the tricky part when it comes to the holes in these shoes and the sockwear that you have to wear. You have to have stellar socks. If you have dingy socks, man, don't even do it. With that being said, I'm not trying to hold you guys up. This pair here, personally, for me, was more collectible. This was one of the first pairs, if not the first pair, that was released after the untimely demise of Virgil Abloh. And for me, these were obtained as a collectible. The likelihood of me wearing these outside, maybe in commemoration and celebration of Virgil, if I happen to go to an off-white show or something like that, I might throw these on and in celebration of his life and his legacy. But beyond that, these are a collectible. I'm keeping this box safe. I'm keeping these safe. And to me personally, as a lover of blazers, I found these cool. You can definitely wear these. They're not hard to wear, especially in countries with a hot-ass climate. These will be perfect, man. So if I happen to go and visit Africa, I might throw these on, man, to give my feet a little bit of breathing, a little bit of air circulation. What do you think about that? Hit up the comments, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of these. I already predict that a lot of people will be like, those are ugly, and I don't disagree, but there's beauty in the ugliness. That's a fact. Walk tall, think rich, don't buy a head unless in the face of God, because if you do, you drop your crown, and you do not want to do that because you're kings and queens. I go by the name of Caesar, aka Mr. Sneaker Route, and you're tuned in to Sneaker Route. I appreciate one and I appreciate all. I appreciate you guys even locking in, because you could have been anywhere in the world doing absolutely anything, but you locked in, you kicked back with me, and for that, I appreciate one and I appreciate all. One word of advice is, at the end of the day, man, 2 ears, 1 mouth, man. So you should be listening more than you talk, okay? Listen more, learn more, talk less, listen more. I'll say it again. Talk less, listen more, you learn more.
Never been average, tailor-made from a different fabric. Biographic, on tape, mine cinematic. Lost my prodigy, I'm feeling havoc. AI intelligence, screw the practice. Couple messages up in the madness. Few days since I seen the mattress on the field.